Have you ever danced with a wardrobe before? The dress was heavy. The dress was like massive.
You know how nervous we were. I couldn't find the dress that I wanted.
Hey family, it's me.
I'm Wifey.
You sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
I can prove it.
Yeah. For those just joining, we had uploaded our wedding video, which was the real start of our adventures or experiences in many respects. So going back before we even got married, it started out pretty much by the engagement.
Yeah.
And the engagement, especially in our culture, is more like a business arrangement, you know. However it happens, love arrangement, the parents are always involved.
Yeah.
Our families were involved, and by the time they both were made aware that we wanted to be married, then of course there's a meeting between the two to decide if you're both a good match, and then you're pretty much at the mercy of whatever they decide. And the day, I think it went well.
I did as well.
I was
very nervous.
I was quiet.
I've never seen that quiet.
I just sat there in a suit, hoping for the best. You know, I was
Literally just sat there like a statue like this.
obviously part of the welcome is you get a lot of food and
A lot of ties, a lot of flowers.
Yeah. At the time I lived in Isle of Man, and me and my family drove from Isle of Man and Manchester, and we drove all the way down to Birmingham, which is your hometown.
Hi people from Birmingham.
Hometown from Birmingham. Went down there, did the engagement, and then I eventually went back to Isle of Man, and we continued our relationship effectively over Zoom. My fiance and I spent every day on Zoom.
And night.
every,
Let's not get that.
every day and night. No, that's true. The laptop was on all night.
24/7.
24/7, pretty much. Yeah, it was. It was 24/7. Watching films, playing games, all through sharing the screen,
Yeah.
which was an excuse to buy a new computer. The laptop wasn't powerful enough to keep up with the demands, so it was.
And this beauty, you see, he was like, you know. Hey.
Your beauty. Okay, we'll go with that.
You need a stronger machine for my beauty, don't you?
Wedding shopping.
Yeah, that was like slightly stressful but happy moments. Stressful part for me was finding a perfect dress. I went to Allen Rock, went to Stafford Road, Ladypool Road, this is Birmingham. Went to a lot of places, but I couldn't find the dress that I wanted because every time I tried, I was like, nah, not for me, nah, not for me. But the last dress that I looked at, it just glittered in my eyes, and I was like, yeah, that's perfect.
It was complex though, because we had not just the main celebration, the barat, we also had the mendi, and
the mendi part was very stressful.
The nikah, so that was
the dress shopping was very stressful, especially for the barat, the main day. It was all right until I got the perfect dress, but I made sure it was a matching color. But you know, with this donut next to me, decided to get velvet for the day.
Jam donut, absolutely.
You know, it ended up being a hot weather, and you know, he was like, "Oh my god, I'm sweating."
Yeah.
But you know, that was his mistake.
I wore a t-shirt under that as well. I don't know.
I don't understand why would you do that. But
I've not worn them on regular basis, you know.
No,
I don't put wedding
100%.
suits on just, you know,
No, 100%.
for a hobby.
I should have thought about it myself to see what kind of material it was, but I was so focused elsewhere, I couldn't. The nikah.
Yeah.
I had the nikah outfit, and it was a nice dress.
For those who don't know, the nikah is the actual sign your life away ceremony. It's the one where it's like I said, it's like a business arrangement, even when it comes down to the wedding. Yeah.
Then it was the whole. Very stressful. Went to multiple. The only one that we set our hearts and eyes to was
the one we used.
Majestic Hall.
Yeah,
in
banqueting
Aston.
hall. Yeah, that's right.
I'll give them credit because they did an amazing job. They kept us going. They looked after us.
It was a strict time slot, but apart from that, it was run really well.
Run very well.
Yeah.
You know, the team was amazing. The way they handled everything was so good. The food was amazing.
Yeah.
It was just like, I can't forget it. I know it's been like 4 years now.
So we've been married for 4 years, and we had, alhamdulillah, we had our wedding anniversary only a few days ago, which you'll learn is also the same day as our
my daughter's birthday.
Yeah,
As well,
so she just turned 2 years old. So
time flies.
no more under twos. Yeah, you'll see her soon.
Yeah, very soon.
She's
You'll see what we mean about her.
yeah, she's a character.
Adorable though, we can't say. She's very adorable.
It's the only reason we put up with her. No, she's cool. So yeah, I mean, you know, fast forward, I suppose we chose our outfits.
Yeah.
I mean, I went off, did loads of wedding shopping. I tried on different turbans and but of course then after doing the wedding shopping, it was back to the Isle of Man again in anticipation for the actual wedding day. And of course, you know, you can plan as well as you can plan, but the execution is what really matters.
100%.
Because you got to remember, we came from Isle of Man. I mean, I drove my AMG on the boat, so that could be the car that we drive away in. And we drove that down to. I drove that down to Birmingham.
The nikah was officially at my mom's house, where I was born and bred. So we had all the decorations, marquee, the garden, tent, like, you know, the tables, food and everything. The glow in his eyes, massive smile on his face.
My jaw was hurting after that day, it actually was.
It was so cute to watch. I still watch it now, it's so cute because I look at him and I was like, oh my God, did you just see me like that? Then he came to ring exchanging.
Oh God, yeah.
Jesus, not gonna lie to you. When I had to put the ring on his hand, it was like this. The
ring was going on and never coming off, so that was a moment.
That was a very
real
good moment. First time seeing my husband dance. Wow, my husband dancing. Is he ever gonna do that to me again? No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
I've danced with you, for you. Barat was great. Camped out in Birmingham the night before, obviously. Made it easier to get there. Got there bang on time as we do. You didn't.
Oh,
you didn't get there on time. We were outside waiting and waiting. The sun was going up and down, and we're still waiting. And eventually, we thought it was you, and it wasn't. It ended up being one of the guests. And then about an hour after that, you turned up.
Yeah, and because my Rolls Royce was behind his,
you could see him.
I could see him. I saw him literally walking out the car. My jaw dropped, and I was like, "Oh, he's so cute." But the funny thing is, he couldn't see me. So
yeah, I couldn't. It's all tinted.
Couldn't see me at all.
Yeah,
and I was there blushing away, and I was like, "Come on, I want my husband to see me. I'm so jolly." I couldn't take my eyes off him. I kept complimenting how sexy he looked. He looked spot on sexy. It was so hard. I was like, "Wow, is that my husband?" Like,
yeah,
wow.
Because we were already married at that point.
Yeah.
Which is what made it very, very surreal.
But
almost.
my outfit was a bit too much for him because it sparkled him a bit too much.
Yeah, and he blinded me. There was the cake cutting.
Oh, beautiful.
There
beautiful.
was my friend, the dancer who turned up. He was brilliant. He was fantastic.
Oh, we had the couple dance where he decided to spin me in a heavy loaded dress.
That's
with
like
a tail.
Oh.
And when he did spin me, and he tipped over, and I had to try kicking my dress out of the way.
Have you ever danced with a wardrobe before? The dress was heavy. The dress was like massive.
Imagine how I felt because my scarf itself was heavy, and if it wasn't pinned, my head would be like,
do you know?
on the back.
I mean, later that day, it took 3 of my aunties to get everything out of her hair and get her out of her dress.
Like,
it got towards the end, and of course, we're now
emotional.
We know that we're about to leave together, and for the first time, we're actually gonna, be going home together. Like this was a big deal.
Very big deal.
Jumped in the AMG.
We drove off, and halfway I said because I wanted to take my veil off because when you do the rukhsati and the goodbye, you have this red veil on, so you can cry into whoever you are. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. It was on my face, and I was like, I'm getting too hot, and I was like, I want to take this off. I said to him, like, please tell me that my eyeliner has not dripped on my face. I think, look, I lifted it. He goes, nah, you're fine. So I put this,
given the confidence, as you should.
So I looked in the mirror and I said to him, man, something's wrong with your eyes. So you can see black mark down my face. And I was like, how am I gonna get rid of this?
It would not have done you.
Makeup, nothing.
It would not have done you any good if I turned around and said, yeah, what's happened to your face? If I'd said that, no, that wouldn't have worked. She got welcomed back into my family's house in Manchester, and that was brilliant. I mean, that was a great. Of course, everyone was there, and then that was a stop that, of course, we were able to just take in what happened, and then from there we went off and went to our hotel for the night. The hotel I chose, it wasn't really a hotel, it was a converted bank vault. Someone had converted an actual bank vault into an apartment.
So beautiful.
It was nice. It was very nice. The bedroom was actually inside where the bank vault was, which is pretty cool, But yeah, then we went back to Isle of Man, It was your first time going there, and from that point, our
journey just started.
the journey started, and we were together, and you know there was a lot of detail, a lot of craziness happened, a lot. That is going to be something viewed in the next video.
Next video, definitely the next.
100%. There is so much stuff coming our way.
Yeah, you know, the cats that we.
Oh yeah, we got 2 cats, Midnight and Lightning.
Yep.
And we're in the middle of transitioning our lives still, and that will become very clear in the near future.
Yeah.
They love the video. It's cool. This is marriage.